Oh, hello, Garo. Hello, Garo.
Yep, now.
I'm live.
I'm live,
Alright.
I'm bad.
Who wants to recap what happened last time?
Any takers? Do I have the Dungeon Master permission?
If you're the one that recaps, then sure.
So, we fought some stone golem-like dwarf things that had drills. I then released a thief from another prison cell, thinking it could have been one of our other allies. We then, Kun'Brin and I then ran into what looks like a human and a half-dragon fucked a devil at the same time and had a bastard offspring. And then we fought a giant centipede.
Alright, nothing about the Duergar Screamers?
The weird golem dwarf things that I mentioned at the start of that.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about Grindel.
Really?
Alright.
Really? If I were going to call him weird, I'd do it to his face, not in a recap.
Alright. So you guys have just finished killing the massive, both frozen yet steaming hot centipede creature.
Ugh. I don't like that description.
The fuck is that?
It was steaming.
That's a really fucking low helicopter.
Alright. So
I think the last thing that happened was I ended up looking at the dragon dude after I got the final blow on the centipede, and he said something like "friends," and that's what he called it.
pretty much, yeah. This creature, which, remind me, did any of you roll to see if you knew what this was?
I rolled but got too low.
That was just terrifying. That helicopter was so low, it was rattling my fucking windows.
Ooh.
Sounds about right.
I think I rolled, and it was just base information.
I rolled and it was low. It's a centipede.
No, not the centipede. The draconic creature.
I
no.
didn't roll for them.
Alright, then currently in this moment, whoever wants to, they can roll either an Arcana or a History check. Your choice.
Uno momento, por favor.
Arcana or history?
Yep.
Arcana.
Sorry, Arcana or Religion is what I meant.
Oh, Arcana or religion? I have the same pluses for both. Oops.
I will attempt a roll.
Sure.
I don't have proficiency in it. Does that matter? Aside from overall impact.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot the what's the minus for exhaustion? I forgot to add that.
-2.
It's -2 for every point of exhaustion you have.
Alright, so mine's actually
My
25
brain is
then.
looking for the R word. There's the R word.
Wrong R word. Alright. So Elfain has a total of 25 then. Mitch has a total of 19. Draig's already includes the -2, so that's 18.
Oh, I forgot about the -2s.
It's fine. Kun'Brin, are you going to be rolling an Arcana or Religion check?
Nah.
Alright. So, luckily, the three of you who take this moment of this... It is a short, tense moment. All of you are now registering what's going on. All of you know this to be what's known as an Abishai. It is a draconic, fiendish creature that mostly is tied to Tiamat, the five-headed dragon queen.
Yep.
So it's as far as you guys' understanding of it, is that they are created in this warped way to resemble the dragons that Tiamat kind of rules over. So these fiends, which they are fiends as opposed to dragons, are humanoid in shape and take on the characteristics of the dragons that they are the color of. So you'll have your white Abishai, like what you have in front of you, that's closely related to the white dragons. You'll have the other colors of the chromatic, aberrant colors. But you'll never find any that are the metallics. But what you have in front of you is a white Abishai, which is typically considered by many to be the almost runts of the power level in terms of Abishai, mostly because of the fact that they are more on the brutalist side when it comes to what they do, as opposed to any sort of spell casting or cunning. They make up for any lack of that with just sheer aggression. But that's not to say that they are all aggression. They are still devils at heart. But you may interpret that as you wish.
Okay.
Do you serve the queen?
Like, right now?
Yes, right now.
Wait, which one?
You.
No, which queen?
Queen of this castle.
Oh, no.
Why are you here?
Books.
Thief or friend?
Thief to queen, friend to you.
Oh, I've heard of this game. Knight to F2.
He looks very confused. Yes, I am your friend.
Where did you come from?
Oh, he back shuffles this way, and he begins making his way towards essentially the rest of the group over here.
I am
Kinda
very close to him.
Gotcha. He kind of sidles through here for a moment before he turns to you, Kun'Brin, and he holds out his hand. His hand, you see, is kind of like in a dragonborn way. It has 3 fingers and a thumb instead of 4 fingers and a thumb. But he holds it out to you.
Did you make it to you?
No. My bag.
I looked at Kun'Brin. Kun'Brin, did you take his bag?
No.
I looked back at the Abishai.
The elf has my bag.
Kun'Brin.
No.
I'm gonna insight Kun'Brin.
Can I also insight
Can I-
Kun'Brin?
Can I give
All right.
assistance to Mitch?
Insight, sure, I'll allow you to give Mitch advantage. But, so Mitch, you can go ahead and roll a second time. Alright. And then, yeah. I don't have the fucking bag.
Is the
Kun'Brin
Abishai
does not have the bag.
convinced?
The Abishai is staring dead at him, with almost the predatory lizard eyes that it has. It's not malice; it is just intent, and it is focus.
Do you
His
have
hand
proof
is
that
still
this is
out.
your bag?
Yes,
What is your
It-
proof?
it's mine.
That's not
it-
proof. That's a statement.
Why don't
It
you tell
is-
us what's in the bag?
Some food, and it's made out of skin.
So it's just a food bag.
Yes, but it's mine, and I was going to put books in it.
Kun'Brin,
Yes.
is there nothing but food in that bag?
What bag? I don't have it. I only have my bag of holding.
Kun'Brin, buddy, I
Oh.
heard you tell him.
It's in
that-
your bag of holding.
No, I only have my bag of holding.
Kun'Brin, buddy, pal, I heard you. I heard you tell him when you started running that if he wanted his bag back, he needed to catch you.
Doesn't mean I have it. He caught me. I don't have it.
Yep. As far as you guys believe Kun'Brin, he does not have the bag.
Because I didn't see him pick it up.
Correct.
I mean, he could have dropped it on the way.
Can I look around to see if I can find a skin bag?
Where's the other thief?
Maybe the other thief has it.
I peek around the corner. Oh, there he is. He might have your bag.
Draig, you can't just move through people.
That's where you're wrong.
The Abishai turns and is now holding his hand out to the to the elf who's still lounging on the table, and the elf kind of like pulls away as if something gross is trying to touch him.
I think this is gonna sort itself out.
I think so too.
I don't think we're going to have to punish the thief.
Through this door here, I believe, was where one of those golems went. But I do not know through that other door.
Is
Fair.
this a door? Too?
These are doors. This is a set of double doors.
Can I
Okay.
listen to the conversation going on to the between the thief and the Abishai?
Sure. It is bickering, and it is back and forth. It is, I don't have your bag. He says you have my bag. He's wrong. Do I look like I have your bag? You have it hidden. You are elf. Give me bag. They both have an 11 intelligence.
Jesus.
Can I try to listen to see if I can hear anything on the other side of this door?
Sure. Give me a perception
Why
check.
are you fucking radiating?
Don't worry about it.
Holy shit, my fucking eyes.
She's radiating with light. Oh, your spell is still up.
What spell? No, it's a
You
torch
had-
now.
No. You had the spell of the beginning of your turn. You get to choose someone to heal.
Oh!
That's what this radius is.
Oh, yeah. How long
Uh,
did that last? I would have been doing that until it ended.
I don't know. You're the one who has the spell.
Well, which spell is it? Let me look.
Order of life.
You can just scroll back up in the chat and see what you
Or of
guess
vitality.
on that.
Or
That's
vitality.
true. Or vitality. And at the start of each of your turns, while it persists, you can restore 2d6
so it's a
hit
minute.
points to one creature. So,
Okay, it's a minute. So you've already done it once.
So how many-
I'll allow you nine other times. You can go ahead and heal someone.
Alright, who needed healing?
Get Mitch up to max if he's not at it already. After
I'm
that,
at
I
max.
am fairly
Okay.
fucking hurt.
Ah,
Alright, so I just
Yeah, I'm
have
at
to
max.
roll
Whoa, what the fuck?
2d6.
Stop opening doors!
And
I
don't
didn't-
forget about your wisdom and the spell level and all that.
the spell doesn't add wisdom, but it does add the 2
I-
plus spell level.
I thought the cleric healing stuff did that.
Alright, so
No,
there's...
the life cleric stuff is 2 plus the spell's level.
Okay. And don't forget to heal yourself when you heal me.
Yeah, I'm at max. Alright,
How's
so
I'm looking.
it adds the spell level.
It adds 2 plus the spell's level because of your life cleric stuff.
Alright, so this 11 is a 16 to Mitch.
I'm full.
Oh, okay, then to Draig. Draig gets 16. Alright, so that was 1 out of... You
That's
said
1
9?
out of 9, so you
Alright.
have 8 more.
Alright, let me...
I am no longer susceptible to power word kill. Unless
As
something
far as you're
ceases
aware.
Alright, you heal
unless
another
something
10.
ceases 5 damage to me. And that was with your bonus to it?
Yeah.
Your 2 plus
Yes,
spell
it's
level?
on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
I now
Yes.
must be looked at by the Archfey in order to accrue that.
You heal another
That,
9.
which I think is actually exactly what you needed.
I do believe so.
Yeah, Draig is actively at max now.
Alright. Is anybody else hurt?
Just no.
Grindhelm is not hurt.
Alright. Elena? Is she missing any?
Elena...
She's a wolf right now.
Well, hold on, because I have to change her hit points, because this doesn't take into account...
She's a full on either.
She gets temp, right?
Yeah, it's the fact that she does get temp HP. I'm trying to figure out what kind, because of the fact that... Where is it?
Because I have 6 more bursts I can use.
Where is it? Circle forms. There it is. Okay. So, she gets 3 times her druid level. So, she would have her base hit points and then 3 times her druid level. Which, right now, would be total of 30 hit points. So I'm going to change that on her wolf right now.
Alright. So she's not leaking?
Not at all. I don't think she actually took any damage.
She didn't in either of the fights.
Alright, then I'm going to come...
That's 67. And then she has 30 temp. Bring up to a total of 97. Okay.
Alright, and then I'm gonna come up this way. And I'll heal... Dragon and Elf. Friend.
Alright. Elf needs no healing. The Abishai needs no healing.
Alright.
Kun'Brin technically needs some.
Alright, then I'm gonna heal Kun'Brin.
I'm missing 4.
Yeah, well, I have 6 more instances I can cast it, so I'm good. Or 6 more bursts, so I'm gonna burst, okay?
Hey, Elfain, you should burst all 6 of them into there trying to heal the childhood trauma.
There, you're back at max.
You can sneeze at me and I'd be back at max.
I could sneeze at you and you'd be dead.
Alright.
I used 4 out of 9.
Alright, so your perception, even with the -2, is 29.
Yes. I'm listening to that door. Or listening to beyond the door.
You listen through it, and you're not able to hear anything like movement, but in a very, very strange way, it's very difficult to describe it. You almost hear shifting in the stone that makes up the walls in that direction.
Like the walls are moving?
Either the walls are moving or something is moving in the walls. You're hearing vibration, and it is ever so faint. Like, for a moment you think it's just the movement of your companions or something that's vibrating through the walls, but no, you're confident there's something in the walls, but you have no idea how far.
Could it be similar to that centipede thing?
If it was burrowing, then maybe, but something of that size would have a more considerable vibration. So you're not entirely sure.
The sound of the moving from when we were fighting the dwarf golems before?
Do I recognize it? Does it sound familiar?
Does it find familiar?
Whatever you're hearing is not familiar.
Ah, an unfamiliar shifting. I go up and whisper this to Mitch. There's an unfamiliar shifting in the stone past this door. Something in the walls.
Okay, deal with it.
Huh?
Okay, deal with it.
Like go in there?
If you feel that's appropriate.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Neither do I.
Okay. Can I check to see quietly if the door's locked?
Give me an investigation.
Investigation.
You're old enough now, Elfain. You're an adventurer. You can do things on your own. We're already in a prison. How is it going to get worse outside of death?
Hey, this is the second prison we've been in.
I know.
It is not locked.
Can I try to open it just a crack to, like, look in? Quietly?
Sure. You're gonna try and open it quietly?
Yeah.
Stealth check.
Alrighty. $12.
Alright. You managed to push, or you managed to. You're so fucking bright. You pull the door open. and your light does bleed into the space.
Yes.
And you are able to see kind of down this short staircase. It looks like it leads into a space that someone at some point had set up some sort of bedrolls in, but it is long since frosted over, at least from what you can tell from here.
Okay. When I opened the door, did the shifting seem to get louder, quieter, or stop?
You focus in, and it does take you another second to focus in on it. It seems like it's either stopped or you can't hear it anymore.
Okay. I'm going to 5. 10.
As soon as you get to there, you see the stone Durgar that does look like it has a little bit of damage. It's almost like it was waiting as it opens the door, goes through, and closes it.
Alright. I'm gonna say, it's down here! It went through another door! And then 5.
Friends.
What?
We should probably get a move on. There's either more stuff to kill or, something that wants to kill us up ahead.
Well, then go and deal with it.
Why don't you come with me?
Why should I?
The hunt?
Well, yeah, but I have nothing to hunt that way.
That you know of?
I do know of. There's only armor that way.
Uh-huh.
What armor am I wearing?
Interesting. Show me.
Now, go down the hall, go through the double doors, go through the other double doors, and then the other double doors, and then there's armor.
Hey, if you show me, I'll help you get your bag back.
You're gonna have to give me a persuasion check.
This one. And this is going to be a straight roll, technically.
Yep.
You know what I forgot? I'm wearing adamantine breastplate. I can't be crit.
He comes to here and he points at the double doors that Mitch has been standing at. Through there, through some more doors, through some more doors. Armor.
Alright. And I have a proposition.
What? Now?
Would you like to hunt the queen of the castle?
No!
I'm
Why
going
not?
to turn and go, whoa. No. That's a
Why
death
not?
sentence, and you know it.
Is it though?
Yes, 100%. A death sentence.
You
We're not
might be
immortals.
thick enough. You might be thick enough to handle it. At least for a little bit. I'm not.
Oh shit. Look at you. You're hardy. You're big,
No.
you're strong.
He
No, he's
splays
not.
himself out, and he is a scrawny motherfucker. Like you can see the muscle, but that's because there is no fat upon this creature.
If we were to eat him, he wouldn't last more than an hour.
Yeah. Wait, don't eat me.
I just stare at him.
Fair. Fair. Real quick, what do you know about dragons?
Going to roll my eyes. I'm going to look at Grindhelm and nod towards the door.
Gridhelm shuffles up. Well, what we doing?
We're going to scope things out. And if anything is on the other side that is hostile, I think we should engage first diplomatically. I think we were a little aggressive coming out of the prison. I don't think those Durga were going to kill us. Were they Durga? Anyway, there's a lot of dwarven shit here. I think you might have the advantage on figuring out how we get out.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Then lead the way, my prince. And I lightly open his door.
Alright. You go ahead and you open the door a little bit. He takes hold of his battle axe. And he does step through. In this stage, Kun'Brin, are you doing anything specific?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I can't get past the door. Thank you. That is all.
I would say Elena follows the cleric.
Alright. Which, Elfain, are you doing anything further in here? I will say, as you enter this space, there are the two doors that you can see over here. And it does look like this is... It was a space that was just a small interim room, but is now dense with excavation materials and almost like dungeoneering or mountaineering supplies. If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted. What I was going to do is I was going to move, and I was going to try to listen past this door, and then listen past this door.
Alright, so first perception check.
Elena is just going to sit and watch with that kind of doge side eye whenever she's touching the doors.
That tracks. You go ahead and you listen past this door, and it sounds like... It's a mixture of sounds like and almost just like internally feels like there's a small space on the other side of this door.
Small space? Okay.
Yes.
No, move, please. Keep sitting on my notebook.
But you don't hear anything in terms of movement.
Okay. I'm actually, before I move, I'm just going to check to see if the door's unlocked.
Sure. You go ahead and you turn the handle and it is not locked.
Alrighty. Then I do the same. I listen, and then if... I listen first, and then I'll decide what to do after that.
Alright, perception check.
Ooh. That's really hot.
Alright. You listen, and in the stillness of this entire space, you tune into that grinding again, that sound of something in the walls. It's a little bit louder, and you also hear some slight shuffling of a creature. Not near the other side of the door, but you hear the shuffling of a creature.
Okay, can I tell, like, based on the sound of the shuffling, like, what size of creature?
Massive.
Massive, okay. Got it.
The fact that you're hearing it, but you're not feeling anything, like, in your feet or on the walls, that thing is creating such subtle vibrations that it has to be really big and relatively far away. But it doesn't seem like it's moving then. Because otherwise you'd probably hear or feel something. But something's going on.
Okay. I check if it's unlocked, but I'm not opening it.
Alright. You go ahead and you turn the handle. It turns without resistance. It is unlocked.
Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this door and open it.
Alright. Open the door. Inside it looks like it is a very, very small... Chances are it might have been some variation of like a walk-in closet or a temporary guest room or something just very small and not used. But it now currently has a bed and some more of these supplies and notes and maps that are all encased in thick layers of ice.
Okay. Does the maps look like, are they on like paper parchment?
You can't quite tell through the thickness of the ice. You're probably looking at maybe almost a full inch of ice, to the point where you can only tell that it's maps by looking like at it, and because of your keen perception in the first place.
Okay.
It's kind of refracted upon the actual structure of the ice.
Okay.
But if you want, you can give me perception or investigation.
Alright, I will. $22.
All right. You notice, well, the notes and everything seem like they're just like traveler's logs and like diary entries, and there's not anything in terms of anything super substantial. With that, you're able to tell that the map that's currently encased into the table over here does look to be like a landscape map, like a large-scale map of an area, like a region. But you also notice there's an ever so slight breeze from over here.
I would like to go investigate that breeze.
All right. You go over to investigate the breeze. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Alrighty. I'm not as good with investigation.
All right. You're able to tell that the breeze is coming from here, but you can't tell, like, why or what's going on with this segment of wall. But you can tell that there's something going on with this segment of wall.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to ritually cast. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic.
All right.
That way I don't expend a spell slot.
All right. So while you're doing that for 10 minutes,
Yep.
the rest of you back over near the door. Kun'Brin, are you just watching from a distance, or are you going to be following them in?
I'll follow them in.
All right. All right. So, the first two to enter the room, being Mitch and Grindhelm, are able to see that the space looks to be encased, obviously in ice that's been capturing the whole area, but almost within the ice, you can see fungus that is preserved. And it's like, it's the strange Feywild fungus that you've kind of seen in some segments while you've been traveling along here, while also seeing on the floor there is a massive square space that seems to have some sort of runic writing in it. What languages do you understand, Mitch?
Dwarven, Elven, Common, and Celestial.
All right. You absolutely recognize this as Dwarvish and can read it as such. Give me one moment. All right. You're able to read it on the ground as it reads, workshop employees only. Remove magic devices.
I'm going to look to Grindhelm, and I'm going to say, I keep hating this place the more and more we spend time in it.
Why's that?
Did you read the floor?
He looks down at it. How? He kind of looks to the structures that are in the walls. And you, Mitch, and you guys, as you guys all begin to funnel in a little bit more, are able to see their sinks. They are sinks with basins, and this one seems to be partially full, but frozen solid with water that was probably once running at some point, like frozen, almost like flash frozen, leading into the faucet.
Hey, Grindhelm,
Yeah.
what are the chances that this was teleported to the Feywilds?
I mean, it probably wouldn't be unheard of, but there are dwarves that probably spend some time here in the Feywild.
I don't think it was dwarves that could have done it. Not that they can't, just... I don't know, it seems off.
I mean, I'm with you. I don't see why any of this would be here.
Yeah. What's the subtext around the edge?
So the
Is it like
subtext
a
itself,
business name?
it
FLC
actually,
Dwarves Incorporation.
it being in smaller script is a bit more difficult to see through the ice. Go ahead and give me a perception check,
Oh, jeez.
and don't forget your -2.
Stop!
You're not able to make out exactly what it is. I will give you though that it's. Oh no, that was a nat 1. You don't get anything.
Hey, Grindhelm,
Yeah.
can you make out what this shit says on the edge?
Well, let me check. For him, because he's not proficient, his would just be a straight wisdom check. He looks down and kind of like follows it along the perimeter. All right. He kind of scratches his beard as he's thinking for a moment, almost like he's processing it, and then he looks up at you. The fuck's a dragonbone golem?
A what?
I don't know. It talks about a dragonbone golem.
A dragonbone golem.
That's what it
Magical
says.
items, hand washing basins, one of these rooms. Oh. Shit. You think
What?
this is an entrance, and where they're walking to over there in the other room leads them to a bigger room with a giant golem fucking bone dragon?
Maybe. I don't know. He kind of seems like he's thinking pretty hard, considering he has an 8 intelligence.
Use my brain power here.
Wouldn't it? If this is a workshop, if this is like a sanitization area, he points towards these doors. Wouldn't it make sense for everything to be through that door?
It could possibly be. I mean, where we came from was research from all the notes and desks and shit. So quite possibly the next room would probably be where they suit up to go study it.
He calls back to the rest of you guys near the door. Hey, you guys can come on in here. Dragonbone stuff.
Fucking
The
Speedwagon.
the Abishai kind of eyes Kun'Brin as he walks by, just never letting you out of the corner of his eye. What do you do?
Can I, like, very quickly take my bag out and throw it? Well, take the bag out of my bag of holding and just throw it right there.
Are you gonna try and do it without him seeing?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Watch it be a natural one.
I'm gonna give him a perception check, but he's gonna have advantage since he's actively watching you. Alright.
Is your hood up, Kun'Brin?
The hood doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
If your cloak of elven kindness's hood is up, you have advantage on stuff.
That's if I'm trying to be viewed.
Alright. He watches you and he's eyeing, and you're just standing there, being awkward little elf boy, and then as he's walking, his shin kind of hits the corner of this basin, and in the flash of him looking down, you rapidly reach in, think of the bag, pull it out, and throw it in the corner of the rocks. And as it makes its clattering in the corner, his head whips up back in your direction, and you're like kicking a couple rocks on the ground.
I'm like looking around, kicking rocks, like, oh, door's open.
You're able to see kind of like a little bit of this frost mist kind of leak out of the corner of the Abishai's mouth as he watches you approach and just kind of watches the rest of the room.
Cool.
Draig, you bum rush the door.
I heard two things: dragon and bone.
All right.
I need more exotic crafting materials.
Oh my god, this isn't a time to fucking gather material. We have a missing child.
As I have 50 pounds of raw material in my bag of holding because I dismantled something.
Fucking monkeys.
No, we're
Plus, we need to find a time for a short rest anyways. We can do that after we kill a golem. Is the door locked, Justin?
You're gonna try the door?
Yep.
Alright. You go ahead, you reach it looks like it's two like knocker style handles.
Mm-hmm.
You grab and turn one of them, and and you are met with resistance. It does look like it is locked, and you're able to see each one of these doors has a little keyhole that's frosted over with a layer of ice.
Hmm. And just how hardy do these doors look?
They look like they're made out of iron or some sort of metal.
Kun'Brin.
Each of these doors is about 8 feet tall.
Kun'Brin. I need you.
You guys do this. I have a hunch about something.
And when Kun'Brin's next to me, I'm going to lean in real close and say, and just whisper, "Did you get rid of the bag?"
What bag? And I picked the lock.
Alright, you go ahead and you take out your thieves' tools, and you dink them against the ice that covers the lock.
I did my best, Drake.
Hang on. I'm gonna slap over the ice to try and crack it and open it.
Grintelm, can you keep an eye on them? I'll be back.
I've got much of a choice. He leans up against
Drake,
the wall.
Mitch is leaving. Now's our chance. Pee on it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna melt the door with my ass.
I'm just gonna stop right here.
Okay, Draig, go ahead and give me a strength check to see if you can crack the ice.
Alright, just straight strength.
Straight strength.
A bill check.
Feet cold.
I'll say thanks to the fact that you do double damage to objects and structures, I'll go ahead and give you advantage.
Okay.
Ow.
16. That's enough. You go ahead and you crack the ice, and you do still kind of have to like scrape it away, but it is cracked enough that you can chip out the ice and free the keyholes to the door.
Ah, yes. Pick.
Go ahead and give me a thieves' tools check.
I pick. Fuck yeah.
You pick.
Alright, Kun'Brin, if I'm right, past here means there might be dragon stuff that you can use for a gun or something.
Oh. Cool. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. And I hide behind that little pedestal thing.
Which door was unlocked? This one or?
Collectively, Kun'Brin went ahead and unlocked both of them.
Okay.
All right. You go ahead and you open up the door, and it opens up to
same place.
It opens up to a wider chamber that, as you step in, it is warmer in here, only by a couple degrees, but it is warmer. But it's also dark.
I can see.
But it looks like it looks like it is a grander hall, but it is still an entrance hall of some kind. You see those pillars that have a grandioseness to them that is faded and chipped away.
Yeah.
As everything in here looks like it has chipped away at some point, leaving rubble and gravel all across the ground, but it's since frozen over. Yep. And you're able to see there are some doors over here, and there's some doors over here.
Question.
Yes.
So I know Orcish script is Dwarven. Do I read Dwarven, or is Dwarven essentially Cockney to me? Or, I mean, Welsh to me.
So they use similar writing styles, kind of like how, just in general, calligraphy of say Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. They use similar symbol systems. You can identify Dwarvish as Dwarvish because it uses a similar kind of like stick and line system that Orcish does. But you don't know what Dwarvish characters mean specifically unless you speak Dwarvish.
Fair enough. Grintown, Dragon Guy.
What?
I need... Well, Dragon Guy, I figured you'd like to come up here for the help with your bag later. Grintown, I need your ability to read Dwarvish.
Well, don't go too far. He comes up and he opens up the other door.
Really? You're going to be that stubborn?
I open up both doors. He comes in.
And I'm going to point out the Dwarvish script over this way.
All right. You go ahead and you point out the script, and he does step a little bit closer. At this point, we'll go ahead and we'll curve back to Mitch and Elfain. Mitch, are you going into the room, or are you just going to stay there and look in?
I'm going to say, Elfain.
Yeah?
Elena, I have a hunch on something. I'm going to go check on it. Don't get into trouble. The boys are going down a hallway. There's something about this place turning into like a research center.
Okay. Well, there's something big down here.
Okay. Bone Dragon, be very careful.
Okay. I think that Stone Dwarf was leading us into a trap.
Probably. Don't follow into it.
I'm not. I'm checking something else out.
Okay.
Alright.
And then I'll go and let them do their thing.
Alright. At this point, I'll say that the 10 minutes has passed for Elfain.
Alright.
And so your detect magic goes off.
Yes.
There is nothing magic. Aside from your stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Elena then if she can come in and see if she can locate the source of the breeze.
Alright. You would have to switch spaces with her. And
Okay.
it would be an investigation check. For Elena. I'll say with advantage with you helping her.
Alright, yes. Can I do that and plus? Or guidance?
Guidance I will allow. Go ahead and roll a d4. Alright.
I don't know why I didn't think the guidance myself.
Oh, Elena has -2 because exhaustion.
Oh.
Well,
12. Elena's not able to find anything that denotes what's going on with this section of wall.
Alright, I'm going to request to switch spaces with Elena, and I'm just gonna start feeling it to see if I can find a crack or anything.
Alright, I'll say go ahead and give me another investigation check.
Can I guidance myself?
Yes, you can.
That's what I got on the guidance. And then
Yep.
investigation. I have a -2. Yes!
Okay. With this second attempt, kind of feeling across the section of the wall, kind of trying to use your eyes as best you can, you do have to take one of your daggers or just one of your sharp objects, and you do kind of have to chisel out some bits, but you do find a small false brick that you push in a little bit, and there's a small latch where you would put a finger down across the bottom of it.
Huh. Elena, be prepared to grab me if something goes wrong. I'm gonna reach in.
She's going to put her, like your hood or something inside of her mouth.
Alright, I'm gonna put my non-dominant hand in, by the way. Just saying.
Alright.
My non-writing
Alright.
hand.
It is only a couple of inches. It's maybe like 3 or 4 inches that the brick pushes in.
Alright.
Alright. You go ahead, you reach in, you slot your finger in the latch, and as you pull it, there is a and stone across stone. As you instinctively pull your hand out, as the wall lowers itself.
Ooh. Elena, we found a hidden room.
You get pulled back. Something happened.
I try to enter the room.
Yep, you both go ahead and enter the room, and it looks like it is a long since rummaged stockroom.
Oh. And it extends past here?
It does.
Oh my.
And then it seems to extend into a room that is bitterly cold, to the point where you can see your breath as like a solid cloud.
Oh.
As you get to here, nope, you're still good here.
That made
the
me
fire that
worried.
you see, that's actively right here.
Yeah.
It is a solid blue flame that, instead of emanating heat, seems to be emanating cold.
Oh.
And it is like you're bundled up a little bit. You are shivering.
Okay. And I'm going to follow it.
Alright. You go ahead and you follow it.
Huh.
And you find yourself back at the big room with EDL currently still on the table.
Interesting. After I take stock of that it loops all the way around, I would like to investigate everything in here and in and in here.
At the point that you come into here is about the same point that Mitch makes his way into here as well.
Oh, then before I go back, I was like, "Hey, Mitch, I found a secret door."
Sorry, I'm setting up the laptop. Oh, okay.
It looped back around to up here.
Okay. Well, I don't. Is there like? Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of hidden shit here. It's
Yeah,
made by dwarves.
yeah. Like these two rooms connected look like stock rooms. I'm gonna investigate them to see if there's anything useful.
Do not set off traps.
I'll do my best.
And I look at the elf, who's probably still just sitting there lazily.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Hey.
Yeah.
The
What?
The other guys, they found more hallways. Don't know if you care to follow them and possibly risk your life. You could stay here for all I care, but a chance to escape might come that way.
How far that way did they go?
Into the hallway, down the stairs, go straight past the open door. There's a double door going there. It seems like a washroom. Go past the washroom. Past
Oh,
that, I don't know.
okay. I know where they are. But no one dares to ask the thief who's been roaming the castle for a couple of years, but okay.
No, we did ask. You stayed back here because of giant centipede.
That's because I didn't want to fight a centipede. I'm not equipped to be a fighter. It's not like I know this castle inside and out or anything.
That's fine. I personally don't care. You might be useful. Not my problem. We get caught with you, we don't know you. As simple as that. Anything about you is a liability to us, and we're a liability to you. Act accordingly.
He gives you a salute.
Okay. I'm investigating a hunch.
Don't go too far. Don't get lost.
I'm not. I'll never get lost. I'll just die.
He looks to you, Elfain, and then kind of like points back over his shoulder in the direction that Mitch went, with a what the fuck kind of look on his face.
I shrug and then go back into the pantry looking area.
All right, but don't. Where the fuck are you going?
Sorry, I keep forgetting that there's no like peek mechanic.
Yeah, there is no peek mechanic.
I would like to peek it.
All right.
There was
Alright,
breathing
so-
in this hallway before. I would like to peek it. If I don't see anything, immediately stick my head out. I assume that's a stealth.
Yes, go ahead and give me a stealth check, and
Minus
then
my
you. Yes, and then you, Elfain, investigating this area.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm better off not stealthing.
Can I guide into
I have
myself?
disadvantage anyway.
You can, and yeah, you are at disadvantage.
So go ahead and see if you're rolling that one, Mitch.
So are you getting anywhere closer to this thing?
Not yet. Right now I'm
Okay.
kind of sticking to the outer edges. Okay, that didn't work.
Okay. Then yeah, go ahead and give me your investigation check.
-2. 10.
10. You look around, it looks just like everything else is coated in thick layers of frost. This space is... It seems to be empty of anything useful aside from practically scrap. And even then, that's been picked almost clean. It is broken, fragile cookware, and empty containers. Both in here and in the room down here.
Okay. Just from, like, back here-ish, does this
Yeah.
look like the fireplace goes upward? Like this might be what's causing part of the chill of the castle?
That you're not entirely sure of. It looks like it's a regular fireplace, so common sense says that it should lead up somewhere, but you also don't see anything like smoke. So you're not sure if it needs anywhere to vent in the first place, or if it's clogged further up there.
Okay. And does any of the stuff over here or over here look like it needs to be, like, refrigerated?
Not from what you can see, it just looks like sacks and buckets.
Do I know what this is? Like, have I ever heard of or read about, like, a fire like this?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Can I guide it myself?
Sure.
Seeing as I have, exhaustion, I wish I thought about this last session. Another 10.
You're not entirely sure of whatever properties it could potentially have, but it looks like fire. but it feels like it's emanating cold instead of heat. You can't really... Nothing seems to come to mind about it.
Okay. I have a theory. And I want to test this theory by attempting to dispel magic the cold flame.
Didn't you say you were out of 3rd level slots?
I am, but I have 4th and 5th.
Fair enough. You can try.
I'll do
It's
it
up to you.
at 4th level.
Alright. Go ahead and you cast Dispel Magic. Would you like to describe how your Dispel Magic looks in this moment?
Kinda like, because it's a flame, it kinda looks like red sand going into Snuff It.
The light is extinguished. I can't change the animation, but the light is extinguished.
Alrighty. I'm actually going to investigate this closer too.
Alright.
Like, is there anything inside of it?
You go ahead and you begin to kind of sift through the material that was on fire, on cold. And you do find what looks to be a sizable chunk of some sort of gem that
Okay.
fits honestly, like, think it's gonna be a weird descriptor. You know those jumbo hot dog rolls?
Yeah.
It's about the size of that. Like, this is a big gem,
Okay.
but it is clearly a piece of something else. It is a portion of some sort of gem. It doesn't look like it cleanly slots together with anything. It's more like a much larger gem just got fractured into pieces, and this is one of those pieces.
Okay. I'm going to pocket it. I'm gonna
Alright.
put it in the bag of holding with all the other gems that I'm carrying.
Alright, it weighs about 5 pounds.
Okay. 5 pounds. Alright. And when I extinguish that, does it feel like this area of the castle like got warmer?
I'm in the room you're in isn't blistering cold anymore.
Alright. I'm gonna go back and I wanna see if any of the magical ice is starting to melt.
Alright. As you're doing that, kind of this whole occurrence, we go ahead and we go up to Mitch's stealth. God, there's so much going on. Because you guys are all splitting the fucking party.
He does not.
Don't do this. Someone's gonna die. And that someone is gonna be the person who rolled a 5 on stealth.
He walks away, by the way. He's not here.
He's got his stealth worked.
God damn it, Mitch. Also,
Now I get to
welcome,
watch
Elena.
Draig and Grenhelm die.
He's coming back. There he is. There you go. They want to go back to your stealth.
Oh. Not stealth.
You're not stealth yet.
I'm gonna go grab food while you're doing.
My not stealth. All right.
Yes, you're not stealth. You're not stealth. You go ahead and you open up the door. It is grinding, but you go ahead and you peek through, and like you push the door open slowly, just a little bit,
Ice
and you
method.
look, and you see staring at you, well, kind of like you see his kind of like a monkey clinging to a tree. He had this small impish creature is hooked onto a portion of this wall and has what seems to be some sort of frozen meat in its other hand, like kind of like an apple, and it's just like staring at you through this crack in the door that you've made, and it just slowly brings the meat up to its mouth, takes another bite, just starts chewing while making intense eye contact with you.
I take out a piece of jerky, I look at it, and I do the same thing, and then I stretch it out.
You see he kind of looks left and right, and then he drops to the floor. You see that he does have like 2 ice wings, but he drops down to the floor, and he slowly, kind of moving like a golem, where it's kind of like partially on 2 feet, partially using his arms as well, makes his way over to you.
Can I meet him halfway?
If you want to, sure.
I would like to meet him halfway.
All right, you go and you meet halfway. As you go ahead and leave and begin to look left and right, you see that there is 1 and 2. There's 1 Mephit on either side of you that's now watching this, and this creature you see is curled up. Its head lying down on its 2 front legs, and it is asleep.
I take out 2 more pieces of jerky for the other 2 methods.
You're now being hounded like 3 small chimps are now like grasping at this jerky that you're giving them.
I give 1 to each one, and I do the shh with my fingers.
They nod and kind of like mimic the movements before they start speaking to each other in a mixture of what sounds like... It almost just sounds like air being moved in different patterns. Not celestial.
No.
It's just air being moved in different patterns, as if, like... In a very strange way, it sounds like the opposite of Mongolian throat singing.
Yeah.
And they're kind of flipping back and forth between that and what sounds like water crashing on itself. And they're kind of flipping back and forth between those as they're all kind of talking to each other.
Do they... I wouldn't know methods. They're pretty common, right?
They're a relatively common kind of elemental. Normally, if someone's gonna summon an elemental, typically mephits are like baby's first summon for elementals.
Would I know if they relatively know common?
Some of the more intensive ones do, but typically no.
I take out another piece of jerky and I wave it at all of them.
And they all look at it.
I do the shh thing and then I point to this door.
They all look at it and then look at you. And they seem kind of confused.
I'm going to step forward and then step to the door.
One of them, or actually, as you step to there, all 3 of them grab onto your, like, scarf and clothes and kind of, like, attempts to pull you back. And they're like,
okay.
Kind of shaking their heads no.
Okay. I nod and I stop. And then I point towards this door down here.
This one is going to look at you, point to the door, and clasps its fingers together, and you see a thin layer of ice coat them, and it looks like it's trying to pull them apart, but it doesn't work, and then it kind of like de-thaws back into regular fingers.
I nod. He's saying it's stuck, right?
Give me an insight
solid.
check. I'll say at disadvantage because you can't understand him.
5.
You have no idea. It's stuck, locked, doesn't work. Something about not functioning, but you're not sure what.
Okay. And then I point towards the door past the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
What do they do with that?
They all look at each other and begin to talk a little bit again. The wolf begins to stir just a little bit, and they go silent. And then they just slowly start to try and push you back towards this door.
I'm going to take the pushing as a sign. I'm going to stand on the other side of the door, and I go ahead and I slip the one last piece of jerky on the floor, and then I take cover around the corner.
Alright. One of them takes it, splits it into 3 parts, and kind of like separates it amongst them, while the other one begins to fly up and take hold of the door and wave at you, Hasfa Mosta, and then closes the door.
I'm fucking training monkeys out here.
And this is gonna bring us back to the explorers. That is Kun'Brin, Draig, Grindhelm, and the Abishai. Are all of who I spoke of just are they present?
I am. I think it's only me.
Is Draig present?
No,
Yes,
only me.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
no.
I am.
There
My
we
mic,
go.
I unplugged it on accident.
Okay. Alright, so as Kun'Brin, as you see Grindhelm enters further in, both Grindhelm and Draig are looking at something in this room. Grindhelm steps further in and begins to read the script that's written on the floor. And he kind of has to walk a little bit back and forth to read it. Looks like this is some sort of just kind of like gathering antechamber where they figure out what they want to do. This is just kind of a meeting space.
I see. And I'm assuming it says the same on the other side.
Well, actually, no. Okay. He points to this here.
Mm-hmm.
This is saying kind of what that part of the room is used for, which is more of the gathering of people from the cleaning room over there.
Okay.
This part is saying further what's down this way, which this looks like it's the actual he looks down at it again. Assembly room.
So what you're saying is we can get ourselves a golem.
I don't think either of us know how to make a golem.
Yeah, but there might be a book in there.
Then by all means, if that's what you want to do.
Hey, Dragon Man.
What?
Can you come in here and tell us which way to go from here?
You see, you Kun'Brin see he just like his arms go limp at his side, and he throws his head back as he just sulks into the room. What?
Well, there's a set of doors down there,
Yeah.
and there's a set of doors down there.
Yeah.
You said go through some doors. Which other doors?
Those doors. He gestures vaguely to the other end of the room.
Motherfucker. I can take out the paladin in a fight.
Okay.
If you said you're not party, do I need to beat the truth out of you?
I am telling the truth. It's somewhere over there.
Okay, so which set of doors?
I don't know. Pick one.
Then how did you know if there's fucking armor down here?
Because this is the room the armor was in.
What fucking armor?
Clearly it's gone.
Well, apparently there's a dragon bone golem. You want to fight it?
No.
Why not?
That's a dragon thing.
You're a dragon?
I'm a fiend. I'm a devil. I just look like a dragon.
Oh. Huh. Well, that answers the questions I was going to be asking you later. Or makes it so I'm not going to be asking you them anyways.
Okay.
Did you find your bag?
No. You were gonna find my bag.
No, I was going to help you, but I just figured I'd ask just in case you found it. Well, I didn't see it. Alright, Grintown, left or straight?
He looks between the two sets of doors and he thinks for a moment. I don't think that we should push forward without the others, regardless of which direction we go.
I mean, we can peek in. We don't have to walk in.
He looks between the two doors. That one.
They locked?
Go ahead and you tug on the handle. It is not locked.
Are the hinges inside or outside?
The hinges would open towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna crack the door open and poke my head in. I'm assuming you want me to roll a stealth?
Assuming you're trying to open the door quietly.
Open the door quietly, but if I get seen poking my head in, I gotta kill something, so...
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Normal.
Alright. You open the door.
Where were these when I was facing the fucking Archfey? Where were all my good rolls then? It's another door. Looking in, is there anything notable, like maybe debris on the ground of papers or some shit?
No papers or anything. It just looks like a slightly dilapidated hallway.
Right.
And then a door on the other end.
I'm not gonna open it, but is this handle unlocked, or...
It turns enough that it does seem unlocked.
I will wait to look in that one and investigate this door real quick.
Alright, what are you trying to tell about it?
First things first, does it have the fucking sigils on it?
It does not.
Okay, the second thing second, is it locked?
You turn the handle. It is not locked.
Does it explode when I open it?
Are you going to open it?
Yes.
It's a staircase that leads up.
I found some ascenders.
Sorry?
Stairs go up.
Then just fucking say that.
I was trying to save some, words.
At this point, Elena, are you doing anything specific?
Yeah, there are things I would like to do.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna have a conversation with our little buddy, our little pal here.
Alright.
Or are we having a conversation with Kun'Brin?
What? No, I'm nowhere.
You said
near
little.
that.
You said little buddy, little pal.
No, that would
Alright.
be Intel.
No,
You-
Grintom's taller than Kun'Brin.
What?
Anyways, carry on.
Anyway, so she's already unwild shaped, by the way. I'm assuming enough time has passed of people looking around that the hour. Is it an hour?
No, your wild shape lasts for a number of hours equal to half your druid level.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, she de-wild shapes anyway.
Okay.
And noticing everybody has pretty much fucked off. Respectfully. I guess except for Cuckoo, who's chilling there, but I'm not going to say I see him because I don't see him. Actually, can I make a perception check to see if anybody else is in here?
Sure, go ahead and give me a perception check.
You can't hide from my eyeballs.
Kun'Brin, are you actively attempting to move hidden, or are you just going?
I'm attempting to move hidden. I have my hood up.
Alright, go ahead and give me a stealth check. At advantage with Cloak of Elf Kind.
Oh! I can't hide.
So, for this, because if you have your Cloak of Elvenkind, Elena, give me one more perception check, because you would technically have disadvantage seeing him.
No problem. Oh!
Oh, God!
There you go.
Okay.
Damn. Someone needs to roll a 24 now.
Alright. You go ahead and, like, you look around, and you don't see anything. You get the feeling of being watched a little bit, but you're also in the prison of an archfey, so it doesn't throw you off too much. But as far as you see, you're not being watched.
So I'm gonna go up to our buddy, our pal here, and so you said you got thrown in the jail because you're a thief?
That's right.
So would you say you know this place very well?
Yeah, I know it pretty well.
Good. How do we get back to the throne room?
You want to go back there?
Yes.
Well, there's a couple of different ways. One, there's the main hallway that we saw over there. Just follow the cave that's out the front door, and it should lead you kind of outside-ish, and then you can get back to the castle. Or somewhere in here, I know that there's a staircase that leads up, and then that will lead you a little bit closer to the castle room proper.
Which way would take me back without the rest of everybody else coming? Because I have some personal beef.
Well,
Not
both ways would have a lot of danger in the first place, since either way you'll be dealing with the rest of the guards. But I guess if you're trying not to let the others, he kind of wiggles his fingers in the direction that everyone went. I guess your easiest way would be finding the staircase? Since trying to leave out the front door will have a lot of stuff with it?
Where's the staircase?
That I'm less familiar with, since this is the prison, and I'd prefer not to be here in the first place, and I never came here. But this is an area that I know has a staircase, because I've seen the staircase that leads down to here. So, I think it's in the direction that chances are everyone went. He kind of motions in the direction of that door.
Right. I'm gonna kind of not climb on the table because I'm a respectable woman wearing a dress. Don't look at me like that. Listen, I need to go have a word with her on my own. So I need you to cover for me.
Me?
You. If they come back, say I went to take a shit or something. I don't care.
I mean... You know what? Fuck it. Sure. Sure. But if I die, I'm haunting you.
And she's just gonna tap, like, his cheek with her hand just twice, just beep beep. Good. And then I would like to... Don't sigh at me. Physically, how small can I go with a wild shape?
You can turn into any creature that's a beast. You can turn into a mouse. You can turn into a bat. You can turn into a rat. A cat.
The gat.
Not with a gat.
Yeah.
Not a cat with a gat. That's too high of a challenge rating for
The
you.
Galactopus will live.
What small... Have we seen any small creatures while just down here in general?
No, there have been no creatures aside from the monsters that you've fought and interacted with. There's no sign of beasts, not even any sort of like cold equivalent Feywild creatures. Just no wildlife of any sort in here.
Mm.
And all through the house, not a sound was made, not even a mouse.
Except for the druid.
Based off of my knowledge, what is the most common type of small beasts here, if any? Or is it pretty much...
Well, I mean, in general, rats like to infest everything. Like, there is not a single plane in all of existence that does not have a rat problem somewhere.
Right. I will...
That's a genuine issue. We should fix that.
Gentlemen, by the way, kill every single rat you see. And yes,
Mechanist-
Abishai, you can eat them.
Mechanist infested with rats. Limbo infested with rats.
I will...
Oh.
Shut up! My turn, shut up. I shall wild shape into a rat.
Alright. You are now a rat. I will transform you as such. Polymorpher. Open list. You are a...
Mice came from the D&D equivalent to Mount Celestia, that one. They came from Mount Celestia, as where rats came from the Abyss.
You are now a rat. Give it a second and you will turn into a rat. Hold on. Keep features,
Fucking
yes,
rat.
keep that. Hold on.
I'm about to turn into the Rat Shaker game.
Don't do that.
Ah! Fucking love that game.
I'm just making sure. Yeah, so that is a... Yeah, so that's a wild shape. You are now a rat. However, you have your 67 base hit points plus your 30 temp HP because of your type of druid. So you're a rat with 97 hit points.
Strong fucking rat.
Washes rat, rat lives.
Shoots rat with rocket launcher, rat lives.
I am now going to make my way downtown, walking fast. I'm a rat, go fuck yourself. Hi, cuckoo.
Okay,
Hello?
so as we get to this moment, just to give Kun'Brin a moment to do anything, just in case.
Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. Kun'Brin, you see all of this occurring, and you hear all of this occurring.
Oh.
Oh.
I would kill rat, rat lives.
So yeah, Kun'Brin, you hear all this go on. You see her transform into
I just see her
a
disappear.
rat. Yeah, you see her kind of like scrunch down, and you hear the light cracking of her mutant form coming in.
Okay.
And
There are
what do
three
you
possible
do?
exits. I crawl to the ceiling.
So you're gonna crawl to the ceiling, and you're gonna try to avoid her sight.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Add advantage.
Yep.
Same fucking. Ah! I finally. It wasn't a 24. I'm sad.
All right. And so with a With a passive of 19, that actually goes down to a passive of 14 thanks to the disadvantage that the cloak gives. The rat scurries underneath you with nary a hint that you're there.
Goodbye, rat. What's up?
Hit squeamy. Sorry, don't see you.
Excuse me. Pardon me. You just say in the doorway, "Hi, cuckoo," for no fucking reason. Freak the fuck out of me.
Alright, and so as you start rushing in that direction, holy Jesus, everyone's still split.
That's Mitch's
Elfain.
fault.
Yes.
Elfain, what are you doing now?
Well, I was trying to see if the ice is melting now that I snuffed the blue flame.
Alright, it doesn't look like any ice is melting. It doesn't look like it's kind of like lifted an enchantment and now everything's rush melting or anything. You would need to be here for a long time because you're essentially in a freezer of a building. So, if it's not being... assuming that the flame was actually cooling everything in here to ice, the fact that everything is ice is still cooling itself down. So you would need to stay here for a long time to see if the flame was even having an effect.
Okay. I will check back later then. And I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Alright. Yep, you go ahead and you get to there, and it's at this stage that you would have seen a small rat scurry across the ground. and you look to the left. There's no one there.
Okay. And I remember Draig and all them going through the double doors, right?
Yes, you know that they actively went in the direction that the rat is actually hopping.
Alright, then I'm gonna follow.
Alright. Kun'Brin, you see the light of Elfain come through the door and then turn the corner.
Ah, goodbye, Elfain. I crawled down.
Alright, you go ahead and you crawl down.
Bwah! And I take my hood off.
Alright, you take your hood off. Mitch, what are you doing?
I'm going to listen to the door.
For what?
They're a pretty good band.
The Door is not a good band.
What do you... Fuck you.
I'm trying to listen to see if the wolf is like actively waking up or doing anything.
Perception check. Remember your -2.
Yep.
Alright, 13. You don't hear any wake up of a wolf. You don't hear anything large moving around.
I'm going to give it like another moment or two.
Yep. You give it a couple more moments. You still don't hear anything. The door itself is a little bit thick, but it's not soundproof. So you're pretty sure that you would hear anything if it was moving around. At least anything of that size.
I'm going to think about it for a moment. They were really telling me try not to come back in here. Either because they don't want to have to deal with any commotion that happens, or because they don't want me getting in trouble.
One or the other.
It's really mainly their self-preservation. Either way.
Yeah, there's definitely something about them where they just didn't want you in the area anymore. It didn't seem aggressive, though.
Let me see real quick on my spells if I have anything to help me. Where am I spelling? Oh, God, I hate it when it does that. I pop out my sheet, all right, to make it a page.
Yeah.
And the only thing that is non-functional when I do that is my spell book.
Ah. Kun'Brin, are you doing anything? You popped down and you went into the room.
I'm just gonna look at our little friend here. This boy.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stare at him and go, what was that about?
He shrugs. And he points in this direction. The paladin went that way.
And I hope you realize the paladin will rip your guts out if you don't tell him the truth. But thank you.
I've
What is
been
this with-
sitting
what-
here for 5 minutes. That's all I've been doing. I've just been sitting here.
Next time, maybe you guys should talk a little bit quieter.
I wasn't talking at all.
We'll be back.
You go ahead and you rush down in that direction.
Where's Mitch? Mitch!
He looks to the right and he's right over there. Mitch, as you're
Walls.
thinking through as you're thinking through all of your spells and everything, Mitch, you hear Mitch.
Mitch!
Oh,
And then you hear tick 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 on the back of your armor.
without looking at him, I catch his hand, and then I look at him. Hey, do you have any
Hi.
diamonds on you?
The fuck? Let me check. Fuck, hold on. I have tools, guns, a glaive for some reason, rations, crowbar, hammer, bell, feet, potion of force
25
resistance.
gold's worth of, like, diamond dust. That's all I need.
Elfain would have that, not me. Wow, don't gotta sound so disgusted, but that's fine. Okay.
Getting congested in here.
It is cold. I also have 15 pounds of scrap that we could use.
That is a crazy amount of just junk that you put in a bag.
It holds 500 pounds, buddy. I got a lot of room.
All right, and I light slap on the side of your face. Focus up here.
Yeah.
Mephits. They're like beef jerky. Okay. They don't like doing their possible job, self-preservation. Big
What's a-
Wolf, assumingly they're Mephits, the little fucking elementals. Ice Mephit, Mud Mephit, Earth Mephit, Fire Mephit.
No idea.
Right, they're like little monkeys. They're basic level, like conjure familiar kind of shit.
Okay, what does that have to do with us?
Oh, they're on the other side of the door along with a giant wolf.
Okay, how about we leave it alone for now? Or we
That's
somehow...
probably for the best.
Yes, okay, let's go.
But
It-
the hallway goes up, open door that way, 2 doors. Didn't open one because they said no, bad. They don't communicate, by the way. It just motions like monkeys. And I assume the door at the bottom is frozen and it's not easily opened without making a lot of noise.
Well, if they're elementals like you say, they have a language.
Yeah, I don't speak it.
We have someone who does.
Who?
They're currently a rat.
Who's a rat?
Who do you think could turn into a rat?
I don't fucking know. You guys pull out new shit daily.
Jesus fucking. Fuck you.
Little slaps. Focus.
All I'm picturing with that grunting is Kun'Brin's just trying to drag Mitch, but his feet are patting against the ground, not getting any traction.
That's exactly how it is.
Fine, I let him get to pull me.
I drag him back to the party.
As giving as much resistance as possible.
All right. It takes a little bit.
Do I see the rat?
You're looking around, but you're not seeing any sort of a rat. At least not at this stage. And don't worry, your
Okay.
cleric is currently dying.
I would like to say back here, as we get to the table, I still full stop him while he's still trying to drag. And I look at the elf on the table. Did you make a decision yet?
The minute he
Alright.
sighs, I glare daggers at him, just like, hey.
I suppose I'll come along.
Good.
Well, I'll tell you this information. On the other side of that door is 3 methods. They seem to be chill if you give them food. If you think you're stealthy enough, you can get past the wolf.
Alright. Was it just a wolf or was it a winter wolf?
Winter wolf, I assume. Giant, white fur?
Yeah, sounds like a winter wolf.
Yeah, winter wolf. And then what's beyond that door, I have no idea, but it's held open by a frozen corpse.
Should be a tunnel that leads out into the courtyard.
Tunnel to courtyard. Understood. No. Man,
We should
it's
really get
musty
out of here. You're getting cold.
Yeah, I am. And then I
And-
let you drag me.
Yeah, I continue dragging. I forget there's stairs around here, and I just trip.
You're holding on to me, I'm holding on to you. You don't trip, you just fumble.
Alright. As you come into this space.
Oh my god,
Jesus
God!
Christ.
So,
My eyes
Okay.
adjusted. Goddamn.
I don't like dark sight.
okay. So, order of events. At this stage, the rat bursts, or not bursts in, the rat comes
Rat
in.
bursts.
Comes in where?
And then, Elfain follows the rat. You're both in here. You guys see that that these doors are open, and the Abishai is here. He seems to be watching further down, where you hear Draig and Grindhelm are talking.
Okay, I let go of Kun'Brin. If he doesn't let go, that's fine.
Am I allowed to move?
You are allowed to move, yes.
Do I see the rat?
Are you attempting to stay hidden, Miss Rat?
Yes. I am very
Okay, give me a stealth check, and you do have a point of exhaustion, so remember that it's -2.
Situational bonus -4, about 17.
Okay. Is anyone's passive perception 17 or higher?
I have 22.
Minus 33.
Ah, hell.
Your passive
Passive?
perception is not 33. Yes, passive.
14. It's 12 because of the exhaustion.
22.
It's 20.
Your passives aren't reduced by 2.
Alright, then
Oh.
mine's 22. You
Yeah,
said
then
perception,
mine
right?
is-
Yes, passive
Then
perception.
minus 20.
How small
Okay.
am I right now?
Drake doesn't stay. You're a tiny sized creature.
Oh,
So
Stop it.
you,
I
you
look at the
cannot go
fiend.
smaller.
Damn!
I look at the fiend, and I'm about to say something, but the rat skittering catches my attention, and I
Mhm.
look at it, and I point at it, and I go, Elena,
Squeak!
At the voice
Look
and the
at
squeak, I'm gonna turn around.
I run over into a corner and try to my best to become rat and just scurry.
don't get into trouble. Don't go too far.
Oh, Mitch. Come here.
1 second. And I point at the Abishai. Did you get your bag?
No! Drake was supposed to help me!
wait. What color was it?
It was flesh!
What do you mean? Like red, green, blue, white?
Man flesh!
Man, white. Got it.
Whoa!
I only have Mitch and Elfain to determine this.
That's true, and you're both
flesh.
pale motherfucker. Well, no, actually. Elfain is a little bit on the darker side. Not as dark as you, but definitely dark. He's gray.
He's as
Yeah.
pale can get.
You know, Draig is gray. Very
What?
faint green under and overtones.
I'll tell the Abishai. Oh, I think I saw your bag behind the door 2 doors ago.
My
What?
finger's still up pointing where the Abishai was. And I look to
Just a
you,
white mist.
Kun'Brin, and I just
Yeah.
shake my head and I drop my hand like,
But Mitch, important.
yeah, I get it.
So I know what's beyond those doors. I'm going to gesture to the corner. And I would like for Elena to be present if she can fucking hear me. We don't know what's beyond those doors.
She's closer than you. Oh,
Is the rat
I'll
pointed
stay.
out?
So
No.
So hold on. I'm going to let Elena make another stealth check because attention was taken off of her, and now she's scurrying across the entire room. So Elena, go ahead and give me another stealth check.
With advantage?
You don't get advantage.
Oh.
we are in a brightly lit room.
Pretty good.
Alright. Alright, at this stage, everyone's gonna make an active perception check.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
Damn,
Oh,
I
yeah.
failed that.
Oh,
part.
no.
Alright, so Kun'Brin and Elfain,
Yeah.
you both see the rat scurrying across
Alright,
and darts through the door.
I'm gonna follow them.
Alright.
Well, Mitch, there's stairs up there. Do you want to go through the stairs? Or do you want to go through the unknown door?
Into the unknown.
No. Into the unknown.
Hell yeah.
Into
The unknown.
I'm with my people.
Right. Well, Peaksy Doodles and then the stairs, unless it's something that aids us.
Okay, so we've determined through the writing that this is some sort of assembly room ahead of us.
Assembly room.
The double
Yes.
doors is?
I looked
Yes.
at Grindhelm and in Dwarvish. I go, what kind of bullshit is he speaking right now?
He responds to you in Dwarvish, and and he points down to this section of the plaque right here. It says right there that there's that this way through this door is an assembly room. Probably for something. I'm assuming that Dragon Bone Golem thing that the previous thing said.
Yeah, I've been kind of piecing it together. Research rooms, stone dwarves walking around, dwarven castle. This definitely wasn't. I have a feeling it's going to be an assembly for golems, specifically.
That's what I can assume.
So if we open that door and there's half-made golems, and there's possibly full-made golems, and if we trigger them, that's another fight we got on our hands. Is there any way, Sir Master Dwarf, you are able to see into that room without opening up a whole door?
He looks at the doors, and he looks at the wall.
Drake's hand is on the handle, by the way.
My hand goes up for you to stop. Just
It is a door, and it is a wall. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. Maybe I thought you would have an idea once. Draig, go ahead.
He take as you turn around or bypass him, he pulls out a stick of dynamite. This is the only idea that I've got that isn't a door or a wall.
Keep that in hand, because you might have to feed it to someone soon.
Draig, you open up the door,
I'm going to step.
and it is a wide space. You hear a thrumming and a humming coming from your right.
Just double checking. This is a wall, right?
That is a wall.
Can I poke my head around without being seen?
You can make a stealth check.
Yes.
But you went ahead and you opened up the door, and it was a grind, like it grinded across the ground.
Justin, could you
Yeah.
reset my fog of war? Because I can see everything.
You shouldn't.
I can see even the walls inside the map.
Alright, well then stop that for a second.
He's ascended.
I can't. It's just I was
Ooh.
moving, and next thing I know, everything was visible.
Hold on.
Jameson, why'd you give me your natural one?
I've noticed when the GM moves us, it ends up being a thing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
There.
yep, there goes everything.
We don't need it anymore. We're in the new shit.
I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and get myself the stairwell back.
Alright. Draig, you go ahead and you grind the door open. In this moment, everyone, including people who are behind Draig, hear metal grind to a halt.
I looked to the prince, like, I knew this was gonna happen.
Hearing the metal grind to the halt, I'm just gonna...
Nope.
Why that
Nope.
far
You
forward,
go
Justin?
there. You go there, which is where you were, and at this same moment that everything grinds to a halt, Rat,
Rat.
you're still trying to dart up the stairs, right?
See some more.
You make it maybe about 20 steps up, so you are technically like up the stairs. But you go ahead and you make it about 20 steps up the stairs
Sorry.
before there's a magical rush of air that hits you. I need you to go ahead and give me this would be a Constitution saving throw.
Father, I
Minus
crave
two?
justice.
-2.
Ooh.
Rat
Okay.
go.
You are blistered back down the stairwell, and you take
My poor tiny rat buddy.
10 cold damage.
Ooh.
You still got temp.
So
Uh,
what happened? What
as you
happened to my thing where I don't get. Oh wait, no, I don't have that. It's a rat.
Yeah, you go ahead and you are pushed back down to the bottom of the staircase as Elfain gets a little bit further in, trying to follow you. And hold on, I'm trying to think of order of operations of this. Okay, no, yeah. There is a shunt of magical ice right here that fortifies the space, causing a wall to jump up right there.
Okay.
So there is now a wall of ice.
Does it look like that was like a trap that triggered?
Well, you didn't see shit.
No, but I saw a rat come flying down.
Yeah, it looked. You heard a gust of wind, and a rat came tumbling down, partially coated in ice.
So, Justin,
Yes.
each step is roughly a foot tall on average stairs. Did
Absolutely
she also fall
not.
20 feet?
And no.
She rolled.
I got rat-like reflexes.
They're not good, but they're like a rat's.
What are you, Ratman?
Rat killer.
I'm Racules. I've
We found the
returned.
new Racules.
Okay.
No.
And as that as that wall shoots up and the armor creaks to a halt, that Draig you are able to see, you do still peek around the corner and you see the 1, the 2, and the 3 suits of armor. This one looking considerably sharper and more vicious than the others, are just standing there. There is no movement.
Uh-huh.
All you hear is a deep thrumming.
With what little I could have seen of the room, or I can see of the room, what does it look like this room? Is there anything of note besides the figures in the room?
Peeking around the corner, which will put you there for just a moment,
Yep.
there is a pedestal of some sort that's cracked open that seems to have a glow emanating from it that seems to be the source of the thrumming.
Fuck it. We bought.
But in this moment, when all of this occurs at the same time, leaving the momentary silence as you're about to fuck it, we ball, that's what we're gonna call it for tonight.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
I attack
Every single time. Ever since we got into this place. We have not played long enough to go more than 60 feet in any direction.
Well, here, let's see if that's true. So,
Oh, he's busting out the ruler. Oh shit.
I mean,
We haven't had traveled more
Technically-
than 60 feet.
technically,
Mitch
the rat went against this.
Let's go.
The rat went 65.
Let's go.
And Mitch went to the other end of the building and back.
Yeah, but that was pre-discovered territory.
Yeah, but you moved more than 65 feet, bud.
You're supposed to be on my fucking side.
But yeah, you are,
I am, because I want to go more than 60 fucking feet.
Don't argue with me. Argue with him.
you are also in a confined prison space that is very intricate and more involved than a traditional prison.
Says you.
Yeah, this is pretty average.
I'm sorry, has there been a prison that you know that has
Yeah, me and the
intricate ice
boys.
locks?
Yes,
What time
actually,
was
me and the boys ended up breaking out of Alcatraz one time with a bunch of zombies trying to get us and mutated stuff, and we didn't even put together a functioning little glider to get ourselves flown all the way over to the San Diego Bridge, at which there we fought for the rest of our lives.
Don't forget the Cerberus heads that kept popping out of the walls.
So, where the fuck is San Diego?
Where's the one with down in San Diego?
Just.
In the context of Mythrope, where is San Diego?
Over there.
The Pussy Mountains.
No, I thought it was with the Labia Lake.
Alright, good night, everybody.
We win!